So this is the Zetterburn PK. So this is PK Fire.
Yes. That's a good one. I like that one. Okay, so PK Fire hopping in here, and we're gonna be going into our first game on the Forest Understory. Love this stage. Super fun stage. Lots of crazy shenanigans can happen because those blast zones are so shallow, and then the double platform is like sort of a weird, you know, it's kind of like the Smashville platform in P+, but it's a little bit awkward because it's just like right in the middle. I don't know.
It's also a little bit like Air Armada, except it goes up at the end.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Okay, wait, to be clear, the red team is... I want to make sure, because there's two Zetterburns, and there's...
The red team is TacocaT and Adam, and then the blue team is PK and Sago.
Okay, got it.
Yep.
Yeah, and from winner's side, I just want to make sure I get all this clear. You said it was...
Winner's side is TacocaT's team.
Okay, got it.
Red team.
Okay, now we're all set.
Yeah, you bet on.
State...
To be clear, X-Red has bet on the winner's side team. I saw the result, so I already know who won. But X-Red does not. So we're gonna see if he's gonna cash out on that bet, or we'll be paying up.
Yeah, we didn't even agree on a money amount, but I'm sure you'll tell me how much it was after I lose.
Yes, exactly. All right, stocks are flying left and right. It seems like the red team they're doing pretty well to start off, but right now they are a little bit behind. As long as Adam can hang on to that stock, though, it will be a big deal. The down strong is enough. It's lit him up on fire, and yeah, down a pretty significant stock, but I mean, not a huge percent divide at the moment.
Yeah, it all comes down to whether Maple can hold on to their stock, because once you go down to 1-1 each, pretty big deficit.
And
still living though.
Does survive that huge deal. I think honestly a forward air might have even been better than going for the neutral because didn't get the sweet spot that kills off the top really early.
Well, turns out the forward throw was enough to get that kill. So we got one stock lead for the blue team. But you know, Zetterburn at 91%.
Uh-oh.
Dicey. Okay,
what
good edge.
What about at 12%? How about 12% death? That's an average death percent for Zetterburn there.
Well, you see, Zetterburn had a lot of flaws.
Yeah, well, yeah. As you can see, the Zetterburn flaws are coming out of it.
He died to that fair. You know that fair, he went so slow after that fair. It looked like he had like 10 million years to react, and he just couldn't act.
That's the floatiness in the extension of the hitbox, and all of a sudden we're on last stop. It is just Zetterburn already coming in hot, getting these big shield pressures, and just, oh my god, Shine wave dash out every single time, but misses the follow-up, and now Zetterburn is wrapped, he's off stage, he's down strong, and he's gonna die at 91%. What a just cacophony of craziness there. Back and forth, both sides looking like they had a chance, but finally the red team comes up. And yeah, that's gonna be PK and Sago taking the first game. Oh wait, sorry.
Yeah.
PK and Sago.
No. Oh yeah, no. Sago. Oh shoot. No, it's
no.
Sago
That was TacocaT's team, right?
TacocaT. It's TacocaT. I need names on this. I'm struggling.
TacocaT's
okay.
the maple, right?
TacocaT and Adam. It's TacocaT and Adam. Yeah.
TacocaT's the maple. So TacocaT won the first game.
That's my fault. I'm you know, the player names. I gotta do better. Yeah, so they pulled that out. They had a deficit for most of that game, but they managed to clutch it, turn it into that 1v1 situation right at the end. TacocaT clutched out the 1v1. So we're 1-0 for Adam TacocaT now from the winner's side.
And by the way, I got it backwards. I think PK and Sago are the ones that are on winner's side.
See, this isn't helping at all. You're not helping at all. You're making everything worse. You know, by the way, did you see the that final sequence where he tech chased? Did you see what move he comboed into the kill with?
Which one?
The maple. The maple.
Down strong?
No, it was a dash attack. It was dash attack that comboed into down strong.
Oh, that move doesn't work.
So guys, me, Jet, and some other of our friends have been arguing about whether maple dash attack is good or not, and so I'm gonna be paying a lot of attention this entire time about how many times it works versus gets attacked.
I mean, it sounds like a skill issue. Honestly, I would attack that one.
It was a tech chase. Okay, yeah.
All right, already a few kills popping off here on Hyperborean Harbor. Definitely an interesting stage pick. I think, you know, both these characters use the wall. Sorry, all three of these characters use the wall a pretty significant amount, but I'm a little surprised to see it from the Loxodon pick. What do you think about the Loxodon Hyperborean pick?
I know that like some Loxodons like have really struggled with the stage because of that, but the really good Loxodons I've seen really thrive on the stage. Actually, they can do some really cool stuff with the wall and recovering, and it seems like a lot of times they can figure out a way to get to the wall. And I don't know, I've just seen it really work out for the high level Loxodons, even if I understand the difficulty. You know, like maybe learning the stage. So
yeah, and I feel like chaos-wise, there's not going to be as much of a chance for somebody to go out there and like pure edge guard you on the stage. You know, like a Maple, if their focus was entirely on it, I feel like would be able to edge guard Loxodon pretty significantly. But oh my god, a great catch there. Teammate saving the Loxodon from the wrap. Great job by PK there. But unfortunately, it ends up with PK and Sago both losing their stocks off the rip.
Yeah, I mean the red team's got a pretty decent stock lead, except for the fact that, you know, TacocaT is at 134%, so it could get evened up at any second. As I say that,
oh, the double there. Hold on, this is looking really good for the blue team. Oh, and not being able to get the sweet spot on that, but somehow I don't even know, he squeezed out the bottom there. Now Maple all by her lonesome.
Yeah, I mean, we saw a second ago that TacocaT was able to clutch it out, but that was a 1v1 scenario, not a 2v1. And as we've seen in previous doubles matches, these top-level teams are really good at closing out the 2v1s. There's just, like, not a lot of opportunity to, you know, do something without getting punished.
Yeah, I mean, I bet we're not going to see very many dash attacks here.
You are right. Not many dash attacks left before you dive that back air. Yeah, just a tough situation. You know, it's one thing if one of the two players that's in a 2v1 is like at kill percent, maybe you can get one lucky hit and make it a 1v1. But when they're both at low percent, really, there's just like too much. There's like so much room for error on the two player side that there's just kind of like too much work to make up, honestly.
Very true.
Yeah, it goes to this is a 1-1 set now. We got a close double set in grand, so it's fun to see. So the counter pick here. Merchant port, thanks, Jet. My words. Yes, the last stage was more of a stage where, even though you saw the kill off the side at the end, it was more of like a high kills off the top were more common, which makes sense for both these teams. They both have a Zetter burn, they both probably feel comfortable with it. This one's more of like a standard stage, and pretty even on all sides.
Yeah, and also like a fairly large stage, which is good for a lot of doubles teams who like to be able to create some space. Maple a character that thrives quite well in that large environment, but find themselves struggling a little bit. I like this carry at the ledge into the down tilt, but a great SDI in attack by Loxodon allows him to get out of that situation. And now just up strong on the platform. I really like how this Loxodon's been edge guarding with those drop down pairs. Sago doing a good job of picking up a ton of percent off the edge, but hasn't quite gotten any kills off it. Still though, I mean, sitting on their first stock. Let's see if somebody can take this one off of the big elephant man.
Yep, still living. Hovering back to the ledge. It's hard to contest him at all the time. Oh, okay, that strong attack does actually kill him. But I was gonna say, Sago was doing a good job of using those aerials coming back to really threaten anyone trying to hit him off the side.
Yeah, and Loxodon a really strong doubles character. Just has a lot of good like pass options, like with Nair, Fair, Bear, all pass to the partner very well. And there's a lot of big setup timings, and also without, like I said before, the ability for somebody to like dedicated edge guard him, it's actually super tricky to pick him up, even if you are dedicated edge guarding. And almost getting the pickup. I think he could have potentially bursted there to save his teammate, but maybe it was just a hair off.
Yeah, I mean, you have a good point. I think the other thing that people don't think about with Loxodon, one is like he controls a lot of space, right?
Yep.
So if obviously Loxodon.
Like right now.
Yeah, like right now, Loxodon who's obviously hitting his opponent really well, but basically the opponent can just kind of throw him on that side of the stage with those giant hitboxes. Oh wow, that was a good spike, and he'll still be living though. But yeah, you can basically just like generally throw him on that side of the stage, and you know that Loxodon has a move that will combo off it pretty easily because of how much space we control. And obviously, your partner can break combos, so normally a character would combo really well. Wow.
Did you see that shield break into parry and then double up strong them? That was kind of nasty.
That was nasty.
Wow, what a play here by PK. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Lockslot covers sides of the stage really well. Shout out to my goat Kevin for aka the Doctor for winning Genesis with this insane character. Dude, it's so sad that Kevin doesn't like Kevin doesn't like Rivals 2.
He doesn't?
Nope.
Very sad.
He don't like Rivals 2. Otherwise he'd be winning everything.
There's such a small, there's like a loud minority. Like it's not that many people. I feel like everyone likes this game, but there's a few people who are just like really loud about like, no, I prefer. Is he one of those like Rivals 1 was better people?
No. He's a B+ player.
Oh. Okay.
He's I mean, he was #1 in the world in P+.
Okay.
For some time.
Sure.
Okay. We're seeing another pick back to Merge Report. And yeah,
right back, even though yeah, I mean, this was their counter pick a second ago, so
it's a fine stage. I don't think there's anything wrong with the stage per se. It's just sometimes, you know, the game runs away from you. It's a very I feel like doubles especially is really high variance in terms of sometimes like the percentages of what you get kills. Sometimes you're gonna just die at 20%, but other times you're living to 180. You know, it's a huge difference because the kill confirms are not as reliable. In some circumstances, and in other times you're just like, oh, I got a super early kill because my teammate was in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, I mean,
like right there.
The potential for team combo kills is really like brutal, but obviously like you can't always set them up like you said.
Yeah.
So
Strong set all the way up to the side, giving some time in the 2v1, but so far as Maple, TacocaT has been really good in the 2v1s, not giving anything up. Oh, just as I give a little bit of praise, unfortunately, hair off that leads by the ledge.
Yeah, very unfortunately, TacocaT finds himself down to his last spot. Teammate loses it as well.
Kills his partner.
Yeah.
Not what you want to see. Yeah, TacocaT.
3 stocks to 5 right now, and PK doing a good job holding on to this stock at 120%. This is a rough time to be Adam and TacocaT.
And already being sandwiched between their opponents' back air here, and now split off into the 2v1. Wow, we have an edge guard going and goes for the burst, but unfortunately just a hair off once again. Not getting that connection, and allows Adam to come back into the game and still staying alive. Wow, this setter has been living.
140, still living to the back row. Okay.
I like that. The reverse up B, regrabs the ledge, spikes the Zetterbird, and now certainly has the work cut out for him.
Yeah, it's another one of those 1v2 situations for the team is worse than before. They each have an extra stock to work with. Now it's time to like, you don't just jump off the ledge. You kind of give your opponents time to like show off their doubles combos.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Like, you know, this is for the people. Oh, could have strong that.
I want to see something cool here. You can't just like regularly kill them. You have to show off some cool double stuff.
Right. If you don't, you actually lose that game.
You lose the game.
That's how it works. Yeah.
Everyone knows that's the rule.
It's the rules, especially in grands. And once again, goes for a back air, does not get the follow-up up strong, and just a little bit unaware of the situation or being. Air. Yeah.
No, you can't.
All right, they lost the game.
My God.
We don't make the rules. They just lost the game there for going for a lame little downbeat to end the game. All right, at least you hit your partner with the second down. Like that's something.
But what if he didn't think the down B was gonna hit? He thought he would shield it, and he didn't expect to kill him, right? Like, does that like?
That's not his fault, but he still loses.
Okay, yeah, he still loses. So it was really smart by his opponent to not shield the move.
Yes, because that actually won him the game.
Won him the game. Yeah.
Well, you don't win if that happens. Your opponents lose.
Your opponents lose. Okay, so
your opponents lose. Everyone loses.
Everyone loses.
The fans lose.
Including the audience, yeah. The commentators lose for sure.
The commentators lose. The everyone loses.